crowned NBA champions this year. Everything from heart-stopping overtime dramas to amazing buzzer beaters has made the NBA championship journey anything from predictable. Who will stand out from the rest and win the much-desired NBA championship trophy this year is the unanswered question as the finals approach. Will it be an underdog story, one of atonement, or one of a dynasty triumphing? In today's episode, we'll analyze the top contenders, their journey to the finals, key matchups, and what each team needs to do to emerge victorious. So, grab your jerseys and get comfy. And let's get started on breaking down the epic battle for the title of NBA champions. The conference semis take center stage as the exciting first round of the 2024 NBA playoffs come to an end. The circumstances for what might be a watershed in NBA history are set by this point. Basketball heavyweights like Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant, and LeBron have already left the stage. Next might be players like James Harden, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard. Stephen Curry and his squad failed to even secure a postseason spot. It's now the moment for the fresh blood to show. Young teams like the Indiana Pacers, Minnesota Timberwolves, Denver Nuggets, Oklahoma City Thunder, and New York Knicks are making progress. The change is obvious. Basketball is in its future, full of energy and skill. The Boston Celtics are the favorites for the 2024 championship, and their play so far demonstrates just why. The Celtics dominated the Eastern Conference during the regular season, and with an astounding 64-18 record, won the first seed, besting every other team on both coasts. Their star trio, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, and Jason Tatum, have been nothing short of amazing, regularly turning in highlight reel plays and wins. On May 12, 2024, the Celtics were caught in a difficult series against the Cleveland Cavaliers, trailing 1-1 after soundly defeating the Miami Heat in the opening round with a 4-1 series win. But 3 games later, the Celtics had beaten the Cavaliers 4-1 to eliminate their opponent and guarantee their spot. An excellent opponent, the Celtics combined strong offense with unwavering defense. Boston's a hard team to beat, and a strong favorite to win the 2024-25 NBA championship, because Derek White handles the backcourt so well, and Jason Tatum spearheads the offensive attack. There's been intense rivalry over the Western Conference. There was a never-ending struggle for the top seed, and the 3 best teams finished the season barely 1 game apart. Every game became vital as the rest of the conference maintained the pressure, and the battle continued. With his thunderous dunks and spectacular three-pointers, Anthony Edwards is driving the Minnesota Timberwolves offense. His outstanding play has kept his team in the running for the championship and cemented their place in the league's best defensive club. Karl Anthony Towns, who often scores over 20 points and pulls down 10 rebounds a game, is a potent dual threat next to him. Rudy Gobert, in the meantime, is putting up a compelling case for Defensive Player of the Year. These 3 working together have made the Timberwolves respectable title challengers from unappreciated underdogs. They weren't often mentioned as possible finals a month ago. These days, they're proven they can play for the NBA title, their skill and perseverance up against the league's best. The intensely different conferences emphasize how thrilling and unpredictable this season's playoffs are. The Timberwolves showcase many strengths of NBA teams, while the Celtics exhibit their seasoned skill and tactical play. Fans are kept on the edge of their seats by this design, which also intensifies the battle and raises the question of whether experience will win out against youthful enthusiasm or if new champions will emerge. But the Denver Nuggets' relentless preparation and unwavering will were on full show throughout the postseason. Thanks in great part to Nikola Jokic and his stellar play, the Nuggets rallied from a 2-0 deficit to draw the series with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Making 15 of 26 shots, Jokic scored 35 points, adding 7 boards and 7 assists. Together with Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, who controls the ball and sets the pace, makes the offense unbeatable. Their adaptability and capacity to generate scoring chances seriously threatens the top clubs in the league. The Denver Nuggets and the Oklahoma City Thunder ranked as the top 2 NBA teams at the end of the regular season. They prevailed against the Lakers in the playoffs. The winner of this series will play in the playoffs against the Thunder or the Mavericks, following a hard fight against the Timberwolves. The discussion about the best basketball player of all time may change if the Serbian superstar keeps up his outstanding play in the postseason and captures his 2nd title. The excellent play of other clubs and players this season has also altered the NBA. On the court, the Dallas Mavericks, Kyrie Irving, and Luka Doncic are unstoppable. The Oklahoma City Thunder have never lost in the postseason and were the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A major factor in their thrilling victory over the Pelicans was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Simultaneously, Jalen Brunson's New York Knicks are experiencing an unprecedented season that will become NBA history's most well-known underdog tale. The younger players now have a chance to win their first NBA championship, since Curry, James, and Durant aren't in the postseason picture. The league's ready for a thrilling new age, as new rivalries and legacies are formed. With their combination of youth, enthusiasm, and expertise, the Nuggets represent the change that is happening in the NBA. As the pillar, Jokic keeps building his legacy by his leadership and capacity to inspire the team at crucial times in addition to his statistical accomplishments. His performances are a declaration of his rise in the basketball hierarchy. We anticipate that the Nuggets and Celtics will compete in the championship out of these three clubs. This NBA Finals might be the most exciting in recent memory. The teams and the stakes are just as interesting. Having won 121 games between them this season, both sides have shown remarkable skill and are ready to provide an exciting and dramatic series. Denver offers the Eastern Conference champions a special challenge because it's the only club to have defeated the Celtics twice this season without Boston winning a single game. Notwithstanding, Boston will have the benefit of playing at home in the finals, where they have a 37-4 record, and have looked almost unbeatable there. Boston's league-leading 64-18 record and plus 11.7 net rating, more than twice of Denver's plus 5.5, further demonstrate their supremacy. Their statistical edge emphasize how effectively and deadly the Celtics have played on both ends of the court this season. History's proven too that Boston's genius hasn't always translated into postseason success. The improbable losses they suffered in other pivotal games, such as blowing a 2-1 lead against the Golden State Warriors in the 2022 NBA Finals, and losing the playoffs to the 8th-seeded Miami Heat last year, serve as sobering reminders of how unpredictable basketball is. Though they may not have equaled Boston's outstanding regular season effort, the Nuggets have always stepped up when it counted most. Their capacity for pressure resistance is demonstrated by the clutch plays and tenacity that helped them overcome a 2-0 hole against the Timberwolves earlier in the playoffs. Two players who will be crucial to the success of their teams, Nikola Jokic and Jason Tatum, are at the center of this upcoming confrontation. Even if they wouldn't typically support one another directly, their performances will surely have an impact on how the series turns out, though both probably get credit for wins and criticism for losses. Jokic is already acknowledged as the face of the NBA today, and may be the finest player in the league. His Finals MVP victory speaks to his influence on the largest platform. Winning this series will not only add another Finals MVP to his resume, but also confirm his place among the all-time greats, with a chance of winning his third MVP trophy. Tatum, though, is out to conquer the heights Jokic now holds. A Boston title in 2024 would thrust Tatum into the elite ranks of the NBA players, a momentous occasion in his career, and maybe the start of his own legacy. The historical ramifications and the individual legacies at risk are just as much of a source of excitement as the finals get closer. This series, which offers Denver the chance to confirm their dominance, or Boston the chance for atonement, promises to be a display of basketball at its best. Full of individual heroics, strategic genius, and moments that will stay with fans long after the last buzzer. So that's all the time we had today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon on your way out. Till then, see ya!